Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to be recreating another book from Kevin Aucoin's Making Faces book. This time we are doing the dramatic look. Ooh, it's very different from me. I tend to not do a lot of black in the waterline because I have tiny eyes and everybody says that makes your tiny eyes look even tinier. So, I'll check it out. I cut some bangs too. I was watching too much Loopsy over on her channel. She does a bunch of like historical hair, makeup, fashion videos, and a while ago she cut her own bangs, and then I don't know. She's got beautiful straight hair. Anyway, if you want to cut your own bangs, there's the tutorial. Or I mean, worst case, I guess you just grow them out again. Let's get started. Here is another no foundation look. It's just a concealer look. And honestly, my skin at this moment in time is really breaking out. It doesn't look so bad on camera. I just washed and moisturized my face maybe like half an hour ago so the redness can go down. But honestly, my skin is not doing the best right now. So I'm going to use my Estee Lauder Double Wear Waterproof Concealer. It happens to be a really good color match right now. And I'm going to go in Lisa Eldridge and just, I think this is a concealer brush from Quo. Just going to cover those spots, kind of switching between the brush and just like a beauty blender. I think a beauty blender gives me a little bit more control when I'm blending in the concealer compared to my finger. I think if you have like problematic skin, this method takes just as much time, if not more time, than something like a tinted moisturizer. If I was following my heart, I would just go in with a tinted moisturizer. I wouldn't, especially when I have like these red areas. They're not acne, I don't know what they're just like areas of redness on my cheeks. And it's like a big enough area that spot concealing is like really slow. So that's been about 10 minutes of spot concealing. Next, we're going to lightly fill in our brows, and you can see in the photo she has the most like 90s skinny brows. Like the pencil is thicker than her actual hair, but because we're in the 2000s, I'm gonna just keep my natural brow shape and just fill them in nicely. I remember growing up in the 90s and thinking that my brows were so horribly thick and gross. And now, I don't know if it's just like from plucking them too much or what, but like I think they're a fine shape. I don't think they're massive brows, and they're not like invisible brows. They're just kind of like boring average brows in a really good way. Use an eyeshadow brush and lightly apply dark brown metallic liquid eyeshadow to the eyelid and under eye. I do not have any dark brown metallic liquid, but I do definitely have Naked 1 and Naked 2, which are pretty much made for this look. It doesn't really go into much detail about like what type of eye brush you should be selecting, so I'm just gonna pick something that looks about the same size as what's in the picture and just go in. It also doesn't really like go into detail about like where to place the eyeshadow aside from eyelid and under the eye. So I'm just gonna kind of make up my own shape. But I don't know if I'd be like confident to make up my own shape if I haven't watched like 18 million hours of other YouTubers exploring with shapes and like different eyes. So one thing that I've been really thinking about a lot since I've been doing this project is kind of just how like unhelpful this book actually is. Like, it tells you what to use and approximately where to use it. And like it breaks down tools and product a little bit. But it kind of like assumes that you'll know exactly what to do once you get going. Like it says under eye area. So does that mean my whole under eye area? I can look at the photo and yes, it would seem it goes in everywhere. If you're really not that good at eye makeup or you've never done it before, like, how would you know that? Okay, so that is all the eyeshadow it says to use. I'm just gonna quickly go back in and blend out everywhere. Also doesn't say like how much should you apply or should you blend out the edges. Like it's just like get it on there, you're good to go. Okay, next step is coal black eye pencil. Apply to upper and inner rims. Which I think when he says rims, he does just mean tight lining. I don't think tight lining was like officially a thing until YouTube came along. So then we're supposed to take another brush and smudge out the black pencil along the lash line. Is this gonna be the wrong brush? I think this is the wrong brush. I'm going to pull it into kind of a wing, even though it doesn't mention wing at all. Kind of looks like in the photo she's got a bit of a wing going on. I really like the method of applying your kohl pencil directly to the brush so that you have more precision. I'm also pretty sure I never realized that you could use a clean blending brush with absolutely no product on it until my like YouTube days. Because otherwise you would just like naturally keep using your brush with the product on it to smudge out the product. Like, why, if no one says use a clean brush, like where would you get that idea from, you know? So then we're supposed to jump right into mascara. But I don't know, I think it looks kind of messy, kind of shapeless. I think nowadays if you were like following someone on YouTube, they would go in with another layer of brown on top of that to like help blend it in. And so I think I'm going to cheat and go off script a little bit. Taking that same eyebrow, same eyeshadow from before and just going over that line we had created. Just to help like refine that shape and help like smudge everything out a little bit more. Okay, it's very 90s. Next we curl our lashes and throw some mascara on there. Next we line and then fill in the lips, and you'll never guess what color you're going to use to do this. That's right. Neutral toned lip pencil. And then we can use a caramel brown lip gloss on top. I just have this like bright orange. Is our look. I feel like she's got so much black caked up in her waterline that like this is photo shoot makeup and this is like I have to go out and wear this all day makeup. I also feel like I'm always way too timid on my bottom lashes. So let's see, how can I make this a little bit more wearable? So I think the tone of my eyeshadow was about right, but I'm gonna go in with a little bit more eyeshadow with maybe a more like light toned brown. And I think I really need to go in and like clean up my under eye area with a little bit of under eye concealer. I really wish my skin was just like a little bit better overall. So I think I'm going to go in with just like a powder foundation, just to help even everything out and take down some of the redness. That's good. And then I think the brownness of my lips doesn't work super well with my complexion. So I'm gonna just add a little bit of like bright pink just to warm it up. And I think I should also add a tiny hint of blush. This isn't the color I meant to use, but we'll use so little it won't even matter. And then finally, to make it completely wearable, I'm just gonna gel down my eyebrows so that they don't move over the next 12 plus hours. And finally, I think I should powder. Our skin's not supposed to be matte, obviously. It's supposed to be like natural because we just use the concealer. But in like 10 minutes, once my oils come through again, I will be nice and natural looking again. Alright, and there is my completed Kevyn Aucoin dramatic look. And I don't think mine's quite as dramatic, but for me it's pretty dramatic. Not quite as hot as a supermodel. And I have to wear this all day. So yeah, there you go. Let me know what you think about this type of makeup on me. What do you think about Kevyn Aucoin's dramatic look? I kind of wish, since it was like full on dramatic, we got not just another like caramel nude lip. We got something a little bit like brighter and funner. But it was the 90s and that was the fashion. So what can you do? But that's it for this week's look. Thank you so much for joining. I hope if you haven't given this look a try, you definitely pull out your Making Faces book, because I'm sure a lot of us already own that book, and give it a go. Put your twist on it. Share it with me. Tag me on Instagram, Twitter. I can check out your version of this look. Huge shout out to my patrons, of course, who help make these videos possible. Your ongoing support makes these videos possible, and I thank you so much. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a like, subscribe, comment down below. As you know, all of those things help me out so much. And with that, I will see you all in my next beauty video. Bye!